Welcome back to my channel. Today we're making a little bit of a get ready with me. It will be a Valentine's get ready with me. So we are having a lot of fun with pinks and purples and hearts. Just say it like this. This one will also be like a favorite thing, so I will use my favorite products here for the look, and of course there will be some gliders. So, but if you're new here, hey, my name is Nikki. I do love colorful makeup, indie brands, colorful stuff. So if you want to bring some colorful accents in your life, then keep on watching, and I upload 3 times a week. Let's get started. I have to say, this one is, like I said, a get ready with me Valentine's Day special thing, yimajingy. I also use products I absolutely love and adore, and so it's like a best of all almost. I know if you're seeing this, my video is already up on the things I did, like I did a whole video with like get ready with me cream products. It was a request. We're having testing new products, testing new brands. This will be up on or this was up already, so I will link it here in the eye just so you can watch it. So I will start again with my Hydro Grip primer. I just effing love this stuff, to be honest. I just use a little bit and just, you know, talk with you a little bit about all the things that went down the first month that I am here on YouTube. I feel like this will be maybe a good point when I'm rubbing in the primer. Well, but because why not? I mean, that's totally true. I have to say, I am here on YouTube since a few months, and I have to say, first of all, I'm so grateful. I'm grateful you're here, you're watching the video with me together. I can do this and still some people watch it. I have over 100 followers at the moment. I am excited. I never thought about this. It's not that I didn't thought I would have followers. I mean, I hoped. I had hopes that I have some followers here as well, but I was never like the person that says, of course I will have 5,000 followers. No, I'm not. As well as I am from Germany, so I do have an accent, I'm pretty sure of, and sometimes you can hear it a lot, or maybe you hear it all the time. Tell me what is the truth in my thinking. I will start using my favorite concealer, which is at the moment, till I find a better one, I would say, the SHISEIDO Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Concealer in 101 Fair. I think it's the lighter shade, if I'm not mistaken, and it's also in my project pen. And yeah, it is a beautiful concealer, by the way. And yes, I do have red things on my face. Well, like I said, I never thought I wouldn't have any follower or anything like this, but I also was like convinced that this would take years and, you know, to have at least 100 followers. Yeah, I know, I believe in myself as well. I didn't. Yeah, I thought this would take years to have the first 100 followers, and then maybe, if I'm lucky, the next 100 and all this stuff, you know, like really like small steps. And to be honest, it's amazing, I have to say. And all of you are so kind. Maybe I should use a mirror that is closer to me because I can't see, because glasses. Just to see if the concealer is somewhere looking good. I have to say, I do have a lot of friends that are on YouTube as well, so that is always a plus. Some that are followed me, well, not me in particular, but that followed on YouTube as well, and I think love it. It is amazing, and I have to say, best decision I ever made so far. As foundation, I will use my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. If you know me or my channel in the last weeks, you definitely know that I love this foundation. It is really, really beautiful. I just have to say it. And here in Europe, it's under 40 euros. So it is, I wouldn't say affordable, but I mean, it's also not 60 bucks. So it's mid-range, maybe. Yeah, so we have to go with that. Yeah, I absolutely love it here. I have to say I'm super, super happy that some of you are following me as well on Instagram. I have to say I'm a little bit lazy on TikTok at the moment. I'm sorry. But I'm trying to be more present, maybe with this look. Like I said, I'm a little bit lazy at the moment because I have a lot of work to do, like regular work, job, profession. I do wanted to ask you, please leave it down in the comments down below, if you would love to see a get ready with me, maybe, you know, just so you can get to know me a little bit more. The fun part is, a few months ago, I did film a get ready with me where I talked about, you know, things I experienced as a new YouTuber here and how I felt about it, what I was doing. I need brushes, so sorry. What I was doing, how I felt, all the good stuff. This one is the Fenty powder. I just powder this and then we go on. And well, I didn't forget about it. It's not the right word, but I just, you know, filmed it to have a backup somehow or time when I may be not able to film, maybe because of my profession or anything. But I have to say I did watch it to bring you, like, to see if I can still use it, and I hated it. It's not because of the look, it is because of the lighting and all the stuff. The lighting was off, then the lighting was totally yellow because it was daylight, and you know, the lighting was horribly. And so I was like, yeah, was a nice idea, never did it again, never. So that's why I skipped on that, to be honest. And then I was like, okay, well, I do want to, you know, talk about the things I experienced as a new YouTuber. And so I was like, okay, well, I wanted to do, and you requested also that I do Valentine's Day look, and I was like, okay, well, maybe let's do a get ready with me so we can talk a little bit and also use products for Valentine's Day, because I think I will put on this look on Instagram. So I will definitely link my Instagram down below, so you definitely see that I had already, you know, have this look online. But yeah, I just think a tutorial type of get ready with me is also a nice thing. So I did my brows off camera because I feel always like brows are such a boring theme. So if you want to see a brow tutorial or how I do my brows, then leave it down in the comments below. I will use my contour powder, and to be honest, I have to be really, really careful because this stuff is like crackling and breaking off like crazy, and I don't know why, because I never travel with this, never in my life, and I have to say I never did anything, but I think the closure is kind of strange. So every time I close it, because there's some pressure, I don't know, it needs, you know, this crack the product up more. I don't know. It's, by the way, the Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder in light. I was so happy. But by the way, I did found this on TK Maxx. Or in TK Maxx, and I was so happy. Normally our TK Maxx is a quite new one, and our TK Maxx is one of those that, I don't know if this is just a German thing. I did heard good things about other like TK Maxx's. Is that, well, we don't care. And the problem is, like, I was in a big TK Maxx once, and I have to say, like, the makeup aisle was really, really disappointed. We didn't have anything good stuff, just, I mean it in the best possible way, but we just had like some Essence Catrice stuff that was on sale, and you know, nothing, like, you hear stories from other people, girls that go into TK Maxx and find like the whole collection of Too Faced and NARS and all this stuff, and I have to say this was a good find, but it was one of the few I had in my life. Because, like I said, we do have a TK Maxx, and it's not the best. Just say it like this. It's not bad though, especially after the whole Becca is going out of business. We had some products there from Becca. I think we did had some sprinkled in, like, I don't know, the winter collection or something like this, where you know, this kind of, I can't even remember the palette. It was kind of like a strange shape, I think, with 5 or 6 highlighters slash like shimmer shades, which was horrible, by the way, because I do like mattes more. And so for me it was like a whole pass. And now, after, like I said, Becca was you know, going out of business, we do had some stuff like foundations, highlighters, well, not the good highlighters, but some liquid highlighters. I have to say I never heard of, not the good ones. I do have one of those really nice shimmering skin perfectors, like the liquid version. They weren't that, so it was just like, I don't know. Also some glosses, but I have to say, which is a great thing, they were all more for people of darker skin tones and not like the pasty white girls. I don't mind that, to be, I mean, why should I mind that? No, I didn't mind that, but at least for me it was nothing I was you know, interested in, because I am, like I said, pale AF. Could definitely see that's how long I take. Now you can see. I don't know if this closer is just not doing it for this. No, I don't sit here and shake the product, but I am not. I know I could, but I'm not. I promise, I promise. One of my favorite also is the Nabla bronzing powder. This one is an Umbra. It's a great powder. It's amazing, and also it is in my 22 and 22 challenge. Just going there, just bronze up a little bit on the face. We're doing the first face today because, I don't know, if you ever came into the point and say, oh well, but I'm doing a colorful eye makeup. No, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't go in with the face first. And I am just as stupid, because I will start like this. That has nothing to do with, well, why is not? I'm thinking of my decisions. Oh, this one is, no. I will figure it out later. So let's see what blush we are using. I think one of my favorites at the moment is definitely, if you ever think what I'm doing when I'm looking kind of strange in the camera, I do have my drawer with stuff, and I balance it on some palettes I will use later. So that's why I'm always like, oh well, if I use this, if I use this one out of this, it will like tilt. So I need to be more careful, to be honest. This one is the shade Helios. I absolutely love it. It is so pretty, and I would have gone with Magma, but I don't own it still. Guys, do you know the feeling when you're trying to, like, I'm really trying hard. Like, did I tell you the story? I don't know if I did. You heard it again. I bought the, I think I did. I bought the blush in, the Be Perfect blush in Magma, which is the one shade. And I bought it in mid-December. And it came broken, which of course can happen. I mean, delivery, all the good things. Like I said, I need to balance this one. And it's not a big problem. And so I wrote to customer service and I said, okay, well, by the way, this is the Natasha Denona highlighter in Fair. We were using this because I absolutely love it. I was like, okay, it's not a big deal. I just, you know, write the customer service. So I did write the customer service, and they were like, oh, well, that's so sorry. You know, can you send us a photo? And of course, I sent them a photo, nothing spectacular or anything. No problem, no biggie. We'll do this. And then they never contacted me again. And I was like, okay. And so in mid-January, 1 month later, like Klarna, which is paying system here in, I think, Europe, don't quote me on that, was like, okay, well, did you solve the problem? Or is there anything we can do? And I was like, hey, I did contact them. I sent pictures. They never contacted me again. And I was like, okay, well, that's unfortunate. And I was like, well, I should definitely do something. And so I tried to reach out to Beauty Bay, by the way, which I bought it, and say, how well, did I have a problem? Can you help me solve it? And they have a robot on their side where you can, you know, can question. And I was like, okay, I have a broken product. And then I also told them my like order number, all the good things. And okay, well, send us a picture. I sent them a picture again. And I also sent them the last conversation, which I had, like I said. And well, nothing happened. So I did put on a base and we just go with it. I will use the Kaleidos Astro Pink. I'm trying to use palettes that are still available because Kaleidos discontinued some of the palettes. And yeah, we're going with that. And by the way, I do absolutely love Kaleidos. This is, like I said, the Astro Pink one. This is the Futurism Free palette, and I will open it like this. And we are using the shade Nabla, which is the deep pink. By the way, I'm trying to recreate, pinch a little bit some of my old looks, and hopefully I will blend in something. We'll see. But yeah, I'm trying that. So something like this combined, something like that. Like I said, I was talking to the robot, and the robot said, no problem, no biggie, we're doing this. And so I was like, okay, well, fine, no problem. And yeah, I had again sent this stuff all together and nothing happened. And like a few hours later, I got an email from the German customer service from Beauty Bay. And they wanted to have my zip code and the order number. Did that. And then I never heard from them again. It's months. It's like 1 month almost since I got the last contact with Beauty Bay. I don't know what is wrong, what they think they do. I don't get it. It's like crazy. I'm telling you, it is crazy. I need to find a way to not... Oh, well, that's working. We're going with this. I need glasses, but if I put it here, hopefully it's not focusing on the mirror, which is, by the way, Star Wars from Colourpop. Yeah, it's just... It's frustrating, guys. It's frustrating. Because I did wanted to pay. I did wanted to have my order. I did wanted to have the blush. And... Well, I didn't. And it's so frustrating to try to look in the mirror like looking straight up in the mirror, so I do have a little bit of a hooded eye, not too much, but I do have a little bit. And so to avoid that, the line I wanted to do is like in my crease somewhere. Yeah, so like I said, I did wanted to so badly. The shade was so, or the shade Magma is so damn pretty. So of course I wanted to own it, but like I said, it's difficult than you think. And to be honest, I do own it, but it is totally broken, and what should I do? You know, it's like really, it is so frustrating. But this, like on the other verge of bad makeup news, guys, sometimes it is really difficult to live in Europe or in Germany. Not even particular. I think in Europe, I think we in Germany do have great laws, and you know, sometimes it's a little bit more difficult, but at least it's working somehow. It's not taking 500 years to get your product or anything. Even if you ship from the US, I didn't have any problems to bring up ColourPop here to Germany. Just have to pay customs like normal, nothing crazy or anything. I did order from Blend Bunny Cosmetics with a friend, Anna, here on YouTube. I will link her channel down below. And because Blend Bunny had a sale, and we were like, oh well, if we should use the sale, you know, to get the search palette. I love the search palette. It is if I don't forget, I will blend in the picture. Maybe I do own it already when you see this, and I will be more than lucky to do to have it, to be honest, because this is not an easy task at all here. And I was like, okay, well, I do want to have the search palette, and so if you order, I mean, I will be in. And so and yeah, that does look good. I'll perfect that a little bit, just a little bit, and then I'll be back. I just built it up a little bit, but I needed to be closer, and I didn't want it to like focus on the mirror. I will use from the Flower Punk collection, I will use the shade Peach Soyu. Should be. Yes, and so we ordered from Blend Bunny Cosmetics, and like I said, there was a sale, and we decided to go with premium shipping, which was really expensive. But it was sent out the day we ordered, which was amazing. It was shipped, like, I think it was shipped almost immediately, and it came like 3 to 4 days later, because of course with customs and all these things, and no big deal. I was surprised, to be honest. I was so damn surprised that this was going so well, and you know, we had no problems at all. The delivery was amazing, and it came, and one of the palettes were missing and the other one was broken. I don't have to tell you how devastating that is. You know, you wanted to, and then everything is like broken and it's not working. It was so devastating. And I have so much, I am so grateful that I had Anna, that it was shipped to her. She was paying beforehand, so I can just pay back, no big deal. And I was so happy because she's such a sweetheart, but she's also a strong woman. And so she was like, okay, well, that's not okay. We need to have, like, the problem is not only that, even if we do this, just intensified the shade on the whole lid. I absolutely love it. I did want to add some hearts, but now I'm not sure about it. I will do. I will. But first of all, we do the lower lash line. Yes. So like I said, I had some problems, and we solved it somehow. And I will use the shade Peach Soju here again, just on the lower lash line. And yeah, I wanted to order from Ace Beauté, and I was like, okay, I had no problems with like ordering, like I put them right in my basket and it was no problem at all. And I had 2 palettes and then one other palette, like the classical something palette, don't ask me to be honest. And yeah, I had it all in my shopping cart, online of course. And then we get to shipping. And shipping was 40 bucks. For 3 pallets to Germany, of course. And I was like, 40 bucks. And so I called Anne and I was like, 40 bucks. She was like, oh, should we do it? The point is, we did for the Blend Bunny order, we used priority shipping, which was 45 bucks. And now we had 40 bucks, but it just was standard shipping. And I was like, honey, I don't feel right. And she was like, I am as well. And so we didn't order it. I mean, if it would be like premium shipping, I would have said, well, we did it for the Blend Bunny, let's do it. But it was just regular shipping. And so regular shipping is, I think, 7 to 21 business days till it comes to your door. I was like, yeah, well, I didn't want to wait that long. Which wouldn't be a problem, but I don't know what it is. It was like, no. And so, well, we didn't order Ace Beauté. Was like, okay, well, maybe if someone is chiming in as well, so like we have to, like we also can split the shipping cost, and you don't have to forget that there will be customs on it, that there will be shipping to the door as well, because DHL is a pain in the fluff, you know. And so I was like, okay. So we decided to wait, that maybe we need some other joining in, or that, you know, maybe they come to a European retailer. I would really appreciate that they were on Beauty Bay, when I'm not mistaken, at some point in time. I will use the Nabla shade, which is the darker pink, just to, you know, do it on the lower lash line, just to deepen up a little bit. It was just so devastating. Still want to have the palette so badly. If I'm not focused, I am sorry. The mirror is cute, just saying. But I love that. Absolutely love it. And I think in the inner corner we will put Light Year. This is the shade from the Astro Pink palette, because this stuff is like shiny, it is beautiful, it is stunning, and we just use one of the brushes we already used, because why not? I love the shade, to be honest. So, and this one is a opaque shimmer. It's not a topper shade like from the Flower Punk collection. And in the Flower Punk collection there is shimmer, which is the shade Sun Gazer, which is the greenish gold shade. But like I said, the other two that were close to each other, the Bint and the Pink, are more of topper shades. So just so you know. This is so damn pretty. You can definitely see it's a beautiful color. I think it will match good with the rest of my makeup. Oh, so damn pretty. This is so pretty. I love it. By the way, I do have some of those like brush cleaner thingies. I should maybe use it though. So, and then we will do some hearts, and I will show you how I did, like, because I don't have water activated liner, and I will show you how I did it. So for the hearts, because I don't own any water activated liners, no I don't, you could use them, I don't have any. So what I do is I use a palette I just don't like the Carnival 3 from Be Perfect. If you ever ask yourself why, it's because of the shimmers. I don't like the shimmers. And so for me, this is a perfect palette to use as, like, you can definitely see I used some of those colors in my previous looks, and I just scraped up a little bit of them, and that's exactly what I will do today. I will scrape up a little bit of pigment from the colors I want to use, and then I will use, by the way, on a palette if possible, and then I will use some Duraline, which is the inkjet mixing media. You can use, I think Sample Beauty has a mixing media, MAC has a mixing media. I think almost everyone has one. So depending on the price range you want to, you know, invest. This one was around, I think 10 to 15 euros. So it was not that expensive. But like I said, I think Revolution has a mixing medium as well. I just will use 1 drop of this, and then I, you know, mix together the color and just apply it with a really, really small brush. And that's what we are doing now. So I just scraped off a little bit of the shade Bloom, I think it is Bloom, like this one, on the mixing palette. You don't need too much product, so you don't have to scrape off the whole, like, the whole pan. It's not necessary. Just use a little bit, especially if you don't want to, you know, bring it to your whole face. Just do some small hearts, just saying. And then I will just use 1 drop of the inkjet mixing media onto the pigment. You can also, like, use how many drops you feel comfortable if you do want to have a more, like, liquidy product, or if you want to have a little bit of more of a stiff product. So I just added that. I know it's almost impossible to see, I'm so sorry for that, but yeah, I just mix those two together. Mix, 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 and then I have a beautiful, by the way, a beautiful, like, pink, like, liquid. And this is stunning because you don't need water activated liner. You can just use every palette you own. Doesn't have to be like a high-end palette, just one that is at least a little bit pigmented. And maybe if you want to have a colorful thing, then maybe it should be colorful. Yeah, and then just mix it and have it on the brush. And then we use this one on our look. Let's see if I can do a little bit of a heart. That's it. You can of course make the heart as big as possible, as little as possible. I think that's amazing. I thought about like doing 20 hearts, 30 hearts, but I think this is really, really cute. I will just let it like this. And of course the product will dry down at some point, but you can always revive it with 1 drop or a little bit of the mixing media. So if you had a color and then think, oh, maybe I want to use another, like use it in another context, you can use it. You also can use liquid lipsticks. I did that on the first look. Maybe I blended in. I did liquid lipsticks, the Maybelline Superstay Mattings. I would not recommend using liquid lipstick, especially the one that is long lasting, on your lids, because I barely could take it off. It's just a small tip from me to you, because I did that. I did that mistake. It's not like it looks beautiful, by the way. Just saying. Just so, and then you just wait till it's dry. Preferably. Yeah, then it is finished. Of course you can use all the colors. Like I said, I did want to use more, but I think this is subtle, sophisticated, beautiful. We'll see when I did do lashes and lips. I will be right back. I will see how it looks, and maybe I will add some hearts. By the way, hearts are super easy. You just have to like do start with the like the round top, and most likely will, I mean, I never had a problem with that, just saying. But I will, like I said, I will do lashes, lips and mascara, and then I'm back. So this is the finished look. I added some lashes. These are of course the Essence Lash Like a Boss in the purple packaging. By the way, they look like this and then they have a purple background. I also added some Kaleidos lip glaze, and this one is the shade Queen of the Night. If you ever think, why does she do dark lips? Well, I didn't have anything that fits with the more purpley, pinky color, so I was going with this one and I absolutely love it, so it's not a big deal about that. I also used some Pink Spirit NYX liner. This is the Epic Wear liner stick. I don't know why they call it that, but doesn't matter. This is the finished look. I hope you like it. What did I say? Okay, well, the whole thing was, just to sum up the video, Blend Bunny Cosmetics did good. I hope I get the palette and then we get a video out of it. Beautiful, hopefully. And hopefully, of course, the quality is amazing. I didn't order from Ace Beauty. Hopefully they will go into like a European retailer, or yeah, hopefully you find someone that will order with us together. And then I have amazing friends. I'm grateful you're here. What did I say? Like, it's always kind of fun to do get ready with me, because I never plan on what to talk about, and it shows because I bet with you that at some point in this video I started something and it was not ended. If it is, leave it down in the comments. I will do another one, and maybe, just maybe, tell you about it. Most likely not. No, but I have to say, I am super grateful to be here on YouTube, that you are here with me together, and I'm super grateful about that. If you want to see more of my content, please stick around for my Instagram. I also have a TikTok. I'm trying to post more on there. What I actually done. Other than this, I post 3 times a week. I hope you will join and subscribe. It is free, and yeah, without further ado, I wish you a beautiful week and we'll see us in the next video. So bye guys.